Oi, pessoal, bem-vindos a mais uma semana aqui com Inglês no Micro Rádio. E a gente vai falar um pouquinho sobre viajar, viagens. O que é esse conhecimento? Mas, claro, antes disso, a gente precisa falar sobre o Cambly. Nós ainda estamos com aquela super promoção até o dia 7 de julho, que é 47% de desconto em qualquer plano anual, tanto de adultos quanto de crianças. E crianças, quando a gente fala kids, é de 3 a 14 anos de idade, tá? Depois disso, vira adultos. Então, se você quiser aproveitar ou dar de presente para alguém, para o seu afilhado, para o seu sobrinho, para o seu filho, qualquer coisa assim, é só entrar lá no cambly.com ou no aplicativo do Cambly, se inscrever, colocar seu e-mail e, o mais importante, o código é NUICRU47 OFF para os adultos e NUICRU47 OFF Kids, se você for presentear alguma kid. Bom, é isso. Então, now on with the show.
Hello, hey, what's up guys? It's Foster from Inglês no Cru. This week on the show, we are talking about travel. More specifically, we will be analyzing, doing everything we possibly can with a beautiful text by one of our favorite authors, Pico Iyer. And specifically, we will be talking about the text, the classic travel text called Why We Travel. So here's what we're going to do. Today, Alexia is going to read part of the text, and tomorrow I will analyze what she has read. I will give her some feedback, and I think this will be really helpful for you guys, helpful for Alexia, and also just kind of remind you about the beauty of travel. We are in Portugal right now, and one of the big reasons that we teach languages, that we learn languages, is to travel, to see the world, to meet new people, new cultures, all of that kind of stuff. So without further ado, I'm going to let Alexia take it away. Take it away, Alexia.
Hey guys, happy Monday! So today I'm gonna start reading a small text about travel. Foster and we decided to do this week because it's been a long time since we did that the last time. So I'm pretty sure that I'm saying a lot of things wrong right now, and Foster will correct me sometime soon. But here you go. Why We Travel by Pico Iyer. We travel initially to lose ourselves, and we travel next to find ourselves. We travel to open our hearts and eyes and learn more about the world than our newspapers will accommodate. We travel to bring what little we can in our ignorance and knowledge to those parts of the globe whose riches are differently dispersed. And we travel, in essence, to become young fools again, to slow time down and get taken in and fall in love once more. The beauty of this whole process was best described, perhaps, before people even took to frequent flying by George Santayana in his celebratory essay, The Philosophy of Travel. We need sometimes, the Harvard philosopher wrote, to escape into open solitudes, into aimlessnesses. Oh my God, this was hard. To escape into open solitudes, into aimlessness, into the moral holiday of running some pure hazard, in order to sharpen the edge of life, to taste hardship, and to be compelled to work desperately for a moment at no matter what. I like that stress on work, since never more than on the road are we shown how proportional our blessings are to the difficulty that precedes them. And I like the stress on a holiday that's moral, since we fall into our ethical habits as easily as into our beds at night. Few of us ever forget the connection between travel and travail. 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 So, again, few of us ever forget the connection between travel and travail. And I know that I travel in large part in search of hardship, both my own, which I want to feel, and others, which I need to see. Travel, in that sense, guides us toward a better balance of wisdom and compassion, of seeing the world clearly and yet feeling it truly. For seeing without feeling can obviously be uncaring, while feeling without seeing can be blind. Yet, for me, the first great joy of traveling is simply the luxury of leaving all my beliefs and certainties at home and seeing everything I thought I knew in a different light and from a crooked angle. In that regard, even a Kentucky Fried Chicken outlet in Beijing or a scratchy revival showing of wild orchids on Champs Elysees can be both novelty and revelation. In China, after all, people will pay a whole week's wakes to eat with Colonel Sanders. Eh, It's so hard because colonel here is with L and I'm reading, so it's coronel, right? Colonel. Colonel Sanders. Okay, so after all, people will pay a whole week's wages to eat with Colonel Sanders, and in Paris, Mikey Rourke is regarded as the greatest actor since Jerry Lewis. If a Mongolian restaurant seems exotic to us in Evanston, it only follows that a McDonald's would seem equally exotic in Ulaanbaatar or, at least, equally from everything expected. Though it's fashionable nowadays to draw a distinction between the tourist and the traveler, perhaps the real distinction lies between those who leave their assumptions at home and those who don't. Among those who don't, a tourist is just someone who complains. Nothing here is the way it is at home, while a traveler is one who grumbles. Everything here is the same as it is in Cairo or Cusco or Kathmandu. It's all very much the same. But for the rest of us, the sovereign freedom of traveling comes from the fact that it whirls you around and turns you upside down and stands everything you took for granted on its head. If a diploma can famously be a passport to a journey through hard realism, a passport can be a diploma for a crash course in cultural relativism. And the first lesson we learn on the road, whether we like it or not, is how provisional and provincial are the things we imagine to be universal. When you go to North Korea, for example, you really do feel as if you've landed on a different planet. And the North Koreans, doubtless, feel that they're being visited by an extraterrestrial, too. Or else they simply assume that you, as they do, receive orders every morning from the Central Committee on what clothes to wear and what route to use when walking to work. And you, as they do, have loudspeakers in your bedroom broadcasting propaganda every morning at dawn, and you, as they do, have your radios fixed so as to receive only a single channel.
Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the first part of the text Why We Travel. Listen in tomorrow to hear some of my feedback and commentary. It should be funny. I'm interested to know what Alexia thinks about it, how she feels. Anyway, until tomorrow, keep up the good fight. Lose well. Ciao.